Residents of Ukraine's second-largest city Kharkiv were dismayed by U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to pause military aid to Ukraine. According to Associated Press, days after an explosive meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, Trump ordered the assistance halted in a bid to pressure Kiev to engage in peace talks with Russia. "It's a highly manipulative move, as if we are being resisted in our efforts to protect our own people," said 20-year-old Nadia Dashko, a student from Kharkiv. She added that her life, along with many Ukrainians, depend on U.S. military aid. Since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Kharkiv has come under constant Russian shelling. Many fear that the U.S. decision will leave the country more vulnerable to a Russian offensive. Pensioner Volodymyr Kukurudz renounced what he said was a narrative where Ukraine is being portrayed to the world as a terrible country that started the war. The pause in U.S. aid isn't expected to have an immediate impact on the battlefield. Ukrainian forces have slowed Russian advances along the roughly 1,000-kilometer front line, especially in the fiercely contested Donetsk region some 700 kilometers east of Kiev. The Russian onslaught has been costly in troops and armor but hasn't brought a strategically significant breakthrough for the Kremlin.
Особисто для нас, для українців, це дуже погане, якщо чесно, рішення, мені здається, бо від цього буквально залежить наше життя, від кількості цієї зброї. Це наш захист, я навіть не знаю. Це дуже маніпулятивна дія, це просто, вас буквально заставляють, не знаю, чинити опір захисту своїм же людям. Це дивно і, я не знаю, це дуже погано, якщо чесно, з моральної точки зору.
З поняття, що буде. Надіємося, що вони там згладять свій конфлікт, оцей, який в овальному залі пройшов. Правильно, там, це, звісно, взагалі несправедливість, взагалі жутка, якщо чесно. Дуже жутка несправедливість просто. За таке, за костюм, це взагалі, це сміх, правда. Не знаю. Думав, що на краще буде, лучше б він поставляв.
Мені здається, що це нагадує 30-ті роки того століття, коли до влади несподівано демократичним путем прийшли фашисти. Їх підтримувала велика кількість населення. І довело це до того, що ми мали у тих роках, до Другої світової війни. Зараз це удар не по Україні, це удар по всьому цивілізованому світу. Да. Але те, що я читаю у відгуках представників МАГА американських та трампістів, Америка Фьост і так далі, абсолютно змінені акценти. Да. І країна, яка жертвою агресора, вона подається у цьому світі як яка жахлива країна, яка розв'язала війну.
European Council President Antonio Costa said Monday that he's convening a special European Council to approve concrete decisions aimed at increasing the bloc's defense capabilities. According to Associated Press, he is inviting all EU leaders and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to Brussels on Thursday for an extraordinary summit focusing on European defense. Costa, who heads the EU body representing its 27 member states, said this is needed to become stronger, more autonomous, and more able to defend ourselves, but also to continue to support Ukraine to obtain a comprehensive, just and lasting peace. He made the remarks at a news conference with Moldova President Maia Sandu. Costa welcomed the efforts by U.S. President Donald Trump on negotiating an ending to Russia's war with Ukraine, but added that a ceasefire alone would offer Russia more time to come again stronger. "We welcome the efforts from President Trump to push Russia for a negotiation, and we are willing to participate in those negotiations to ensure a comprehensive, just and lasting peace in Ukraine. And to ensure European security for all the European countries," he added.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Now, we will have a joint press conference.
On the 6th of March, next Thursday, I'm convening a special European Council to approve, take concrete decisions to increase our defense own capabilities, to become stronger, more autonomous, and more able to defend ourselves. But also to continue to support Ukraine to obtain a comprehensive, just and lasting peace. No one more than Ukrainians want peace, and of course we are supporting them to achieve this lasting peace. Peace is not just a ceasefire. We offer Russia more time to come again stronger. What we want is a just and lasting peace. Of course, we welcome the efforts from President Trump to push Russia for a negotiation. And we are willing to participate in all the negotiation to ensure a comprehensive, just and lasting peace in Ukraine and to ensure European security for all the European countries.
Several members of Trump's own party in Congress have expressed frustration with his language and tactics surrounding the Ukraine-Russia peace process. "We all want this senseless war to end, but ending it on Russia's terms would be a devastating mistake that plays right into Putin's bloody hands," said Senator Lisa Murkowski. Murkowski said, U.S. administration officials refuse to acknowledge that Russia started the war in Ukraine. It ends with a tense, shocking conversation in the Oval Office and whispers from the White House that they may try to end all U.S. support for Ukraine. She added, "I know foreign policy is not for the faint of heart, but right now, I am sick to my stomach as the administration appears to be walking away from our allies and embracing Putin, a threat to democracy and U.S. values around the world." Senator James Lankford said that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is rightfully concerned about Russia reneging on agreements, as some Trump administration officials took to the airwaves to criticize the leader of the longtime U.S. ally. "I understand Zelensky is rightfully concerned that Putin has violated every single agreement he's ever signed and that he can't be trusted," Lankford said in an interview on NBC News, Meet the Press. His comments come after an explosive exchange in the Oval Office between President Donald Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance and Zelensky, in which the U.S. leaders berated the Ukrainian president for his approach to diplomacy and argued that he didn't sufficiently thank the U.S. for its support, despite Zelensky having thanked the U.S. numerous times. Current and former Russian officials praised Trump after the confrontation.